which rocked at the impact like a choppy ocean. Cara applauded politely. Felicity bowed her head in acknowledgement. "I see someone studied last night," Cara said, dipping a languid fry in ketchup. "Meanwhile, I'm not even through the study packet yet." "Me neither," Charlotte admitted in her soft voice, freckled nose scrunching. Across the table from Felicity, she dragged her fork through her mashed potatoes, rending starchy yellow furrows and setting the mushy peas jittering back and forth in a tiny green earthquake. "I barely understand anything, and half of what I do understand is because Felicity just explained it to me now." Cara smiled. When she was with Felicity and Charlotte, she almost forgot that she wasn't normal, that she didn't just have tests on the French Revolution to worry about, but ghosts, too. The whiff of floor polish and lemon-scented cleaner drifted her way, cold and sharp, and Cara knew without looking that Mr. Toole was close. It was strange, the things death kept. Spirits had no physical bodies, and yet they often carried this sense of what had surrounded them in life. From how Charlotte and Felicity wrinkled their noses at the smell of bleach whenever the janitor passed by, Cara understood that, even though most people couldn't see ghosts, the dead made their presence known in other ways. "Seriously, though," Charlotte crossed her arms, leaning forward, curls bouncing. "You guys want to study at the treehouse after school?" Felicity shook her head. "I gotta get some time in with my cello. My recital's coming up, and my parents are making me use all my free time to practice." She pushed up her clear frame glasses. "Not sure they understand what free time means." Cara poked Felicity on the arm. "But you just had a recital." "Convincing point, although not one I think my parents would respond to. Besides, I made a deal." Felicity's eyes glinted. "If I practice every day this week, they'll let us go to that new haunted house next Friday with Ben and the guys." "That's the one people are saying really has ghosts, right?" Charlotte asked haltingly. "Oh, no." Felicity nodded. "Ben and the guys are all making bets on who gets scared the most, and because I know it's illegal to gamble, I only made one small bet." "Felicity," Charlotte admonished. "That was $50, Felicity finished. Charlotte sighed. "It's not too late to join in on the fun. My bet is Ben won't be able to last 20 minutes. "What about our usual Halloween tradition?" Cara tried. "What's wrong with staying inside, watching stupid movies, and eating 10 pounds of Reese's Pieces in one night?" "It's what we've done for forever," Felicity said, chomping down on a carrot stick. It sounded like the crack of a gavel declaring Cara's death sentence. "Not to mention, this is a way better way to celebrate your birthday, don't you think?" Cara hid a grimace. There was that. Being born on Halloween and cursed with the unwanted ability to see ghosts, she couldn't find it more ironic. "Also," Felicity continued, "I'm going as a woman of science to prove there aren't any ghosts at this house because ghosts aren't real." Here was the problem. Unfortunately, ghosts were most certainly real. If there weren't any ghosts at that alleged haunted house, then the worst things that could happen would be that Cara and her friends wasted the $5 entrance fee, and the annual gorging on Reese's Pieces would be slightly postponed. But if there were ghosts, they'd be walking right into the specter's domain on the most haunted night of the year. Halloween was the day the veil between the planes of the living and the dead thinned, the day all ghosts, not just the most powerful Class A's, possessed the ability to act upon the breathing. Non-ghost speakers still weren't able to see them, but you didn't need to see to be scared when a phantom reached into your chest and pulled out your beating heart. Which, by the way, was entirely possible on Halloween. Lala, for her part, tried to get the local spirits to behave this time of year, including forbidding them from showing up at haunted house attractions to show the living how it's really done, in case someone got too suspicious, and it ended in people discovering